Okay, so hi everyone, Melj Aguilar here. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to the people who are watching here with us around the world. And before we begin, inviting you to join our learning communities. We have here Adobe Users Community in Facebook and in LinkedIn, Adobe Users Community, and YouTube, Adobe Community Philippines, and in LinkedIn, Digital Creatives Community, and lastly, Adobe Illustrator Community on LinkedIn. And for those who have not yet registered, register here. I'm going to comment. Okay, there we go. And lastly, comment down hashtag Adobe Illustrator in our YouTube channel, giving you the time to register and join our communities in 5 minutes. Okay, so before we begin, please comment down hashtag Adobe Illustrator. We'll be we'll be doing a raffle draw later on. And let's now welcome our speaker. He is a fourth year student of the Pamantasan Lungsod ng Muntinlupa. He is a graphic artist, layout artist of the Warden publication of the PLMUN, Sir Angelo Cardenas. Hi, sir.
Hi, hello.
Okay, so
Hello,
I
good
have
evening,
some
everyone.
questions for you po.
Uh,
Um, what is Adobe Illustrator and what are its main features ba?
Adobe Illustrator for me, the main function of Adobe Illustrator is to make illustrations, logo, and vector arts. Yeah.
Okay, so how can Adobe Illustrator be used for graphic design and illustration?
It can be used by making logos and posters, like I mentioned earlier, and mm yeah, it will help a lot of graphic artists in using Adobe Illustrator by making illustrations and uh, graphics.
Oh, so what inspired you to be a graphic artist?
Uh, okay, let's back up a bit. In my senior high school days, I really love editing pictures when or and photos when I was on senior high school, and uh, I I once joined a competition in the informatics, which is a graphic design competition, I think. And yeah, and then it started where I really love Photoshop, I really love Illustrator, and then now I joined the Warden in my first year of college. Then yeah, I do a lot of graphics and layout for the Warden to post on their page. Yeah.
Oh, it's very nice. And now giving the floor to Sir Angelo.
Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Angelo. You can call me Kuya Red. I am a fourth year college at the Pamantasan Muntinlupa, and I am the officer in charge in graphics and layout editor of the Warden publication. Today, or tonight, I will teach you the basics of Adobe Illustrator. But before we start, I would like to mention the Astute Graphics plugin in Adobe Illustrator. Astute Graphics, I really love that plugin because it helps me on a lot of projects recently, and it's so good. I used it on some of my projects, like logos and yeah, on my logos and posters, because yeah, it's really good plugin. You guys should try it. It's really really good. But for now, I will teach you the essentials and basics of Adobe Illustrator. So now, without further ado, let us now proceed to the Adobe Illustrator. Let me open my Adobe Illustrator. How do I present it? There we go. Okay. So if you open up the Adobe Illustrator, you can see the homepage. This is called the homepage. So presets here. As you can see the presets. On the left side, we have the new file, open, home, the home, the learn, and the file bar. And below here is the recent file, the recent files you've saved on Adobe Illustrator. So now, to start, you need to click New File. There we go. Whoa, what is this? New document? A. So here you can see a lot of presets that Adobe Illustrator have. So you can choose what what size your canvas is. You can go for letter. You can go for mobile size if you're making a like poster for your mobile web page. You can you can go for web if you want to upload a poster or design for websites. Print like the papers like A4, uh, small size paper, etc. Then film and video if you're making a poster for your um, video or film. Then last, arts and illustrations. There you go. I usually go to arts and illustration or web because I usually do a posters or graphics on the Warden in our web page. So I usually use this or art and illustration. So let's go to posters. Create there. If you don't see this workspace, you can go to the Windows and then go to Workspace and click the Essentials Classic. It will bring you to the Essentials Classics of uh, Workspace of Adobe Illustrator. So click that, bam, you have the classic Essentials, classic workspace of um, Adobe Illustrator. Up, up. Now, up here is the menu bar. Here is the option bar, as you can see. And here in the left side is the toolbar. And here is the panel bar. So first, I want to teach you how to make shapes in Adobe Illustrator. So the first thing you will see in the shape tool here is rectangle, the rectangle right? If you click the rectangle tool, you can see like a crosshair like that. If you click and drag, you will make a your first shape. You can make a rectangle. You can make a horizontal rectangle with it. There you go. Using the shape tool. So I want it to be perfectly squared. So you can press shift, hold shift while clicking, and you will make a perfect square. And also, if you alt while hold alt, it will start from the center if you're making a shape. So there you go. Okay. I want to change. I want to move the box. Why can't I move the box? You can you can click. You can press or V on your keyboard to go to the selection tool. And then you can highlight. You can highlight the object or the shape, and you can move it using the selection tool. Or if you're on the other tool, you can simply press Control or Command and Mac, and you can simply move your object if you selected a subject. So yeah, the box is boring. There's no color. You can change the color by going to the color menu. On your first use of Adobe Illustrator, you won't see this option. If you can't see this option, you will need to go to here, and you will see a show option. If you click this, you will see there RGB there. I will teach you the RGB and the CMYK next time. But for now, I will teach you how to change it, the color of the object. So make sure you are highlighted um the box, the subject. You can drag here, change the color. I want it to be let's say let's make it a sky blue. There you go. Now you, as you can see, there is like, what is this, like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight boxes around our subject. That means it's a free transform. You can transform your box in any shape. If you don't like the shape, you can just transform it. And yeah, you can transform it. You can make it rectangle, you can make it a stick. You can hold shift while clicking here, and then it will be same equal as height and width. There we go. See, if you can transform it from the side. Transform it from the side. By the way, if you have errors on your graphics, you can press Control Z to undo. And if you have a lot of error, what's the report? You can press a lot of Z. It's infinite. So yeah, the next tool is the round rectangle tool. I mean, the next shape is the rounded rectangular tool. This shape, I don't use it often because you could make a you could make a rounded rectangular tool by using the direction tool. You could use it and simply click this white. Make sure that you have highlighted this square. So if you will see this eyeball or this one, you can drag it and uh make your own there you go. Make your own rectangular circle, rounded rectangular, using the direct tool. Also, if you don't like to round the other parts, you could highlight the downward side. If you see these two in that way, in that instance, you can edit it to be like this. All right. I wanted to make a shield. There we go. If it goes to red, that means it's its limit. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now, next tool. Next shape is the ellipse tool. Ellipse tool is circle. You can make an oblong, ellipse. Yeah. You can make it's same as other shapes. You can hold shift and the height and width will be equaled here. There we go. And if you press Alt, it will start from the center. There we go. Hell yeah. Now, I want to change your color. I want you to be blue. And I want you to be green. There you go. Now, let's go to the polygon tool. The polygon, as it sounds like, it makes polygon. Yeah. But, but you can use the arrow key to reduce its sides. You can make a diamond. Oh, a diamond. A diamond, a triangle, Eh, Polygon. This is polygon, right? Pentagon. Yeah, pentagon. I mean, then polygon. Hexa. Yeah, sure. That's hexa. So there we go. Let's make it here. It's like a. Let's make it red. I'm just moving the objects, guys. Remember to control to for the shortcut of the um this one, the selection tool. There. The next shape is star. It's the same as the other shape. You press Alt to start from the middle, from the center. Press Shift to make it centered. There we go. Make it centered to have an equal height and width. Now, it's same as polygon that if you press up and down, you'll make a certain shape. Now I have triangle. Now I have shuriken. Now I have a star. Now I have a police badge. Now I have what? And so on and so on. You can make it like that. There we go. You can make a really weird sun if you wanted to. Here comes the sun. There we go. That's the sun. So now on to the next tool. So now we have a line tool. The line tool makes lines. Oh, by the way, if you click, if you just click and not drag your shapes or yeah, your shapes, it will bring you to this option. You can make like if you want to make a 1000 um length of the line, then press OK. Then as you can see, it makes the line. It's same as the other shapes. If you want to make a rectangle that shape you want, you can you can do it that way. There we go. I made a rectangle. All right. Let's go to the line tool. Line tool has a stroke. By the way, the stroke. Why are you don't have color? If you want to change to stroke from here, you just simply press one click on here in the fill or stroke. So there, this is called fill, the one that are highlighted right now on the front. I mean, then here in the back is the stroke. If you click the stroke, you can change it to color. Change the color. Click go to the color. Click here. Then now we have a stroke on our line. Lines usually use strokes, so remember that. So I want it to be thicker. I want my stroke to be thicker. There's a shortcut here in the menu bar, in the option bar. You can increase the stroke. There we go. That's a beefy line, boy. There we go. Then I want it to be. There we go. I want it to have a like a design on my stroke. I could choose here. I want it to be like this, or I want it to be like this. It's called the variable width of the strokes. So I want this to be like that, so that it will look like mm, it will look like you draw something like that. You know, when you draw, there's a what do you call that? When you draw something. Whatever. Yeah, if you draw something, there's like that. Then I want it to be here is the brush definition. How what do you want to make your stroke look like? I want it to be a paint painting looking. There we go. Looks like it's painted. Does it looks painted? Yep, it is. There we go. Now I want to increase it with. Now I want it to be like this. There we go. Now that's a stroke. Next, in the line inside the line tool, if you right click, you can see more more tools here. The arc tool. You can make arc, and if you press shift, it will perfectly make an arc. But if you just click, it will make an arc like that. Second, the third one is the spiral tool. Uh, Same as the arc tool, if you hold shift, it will be same size, same height. But if you click up, down, the- if you press up or down, it will add a spiral uh, down. If you press up, it will add spirals, and if you press down, it will reduce the spiral. Uh, there we go. There we go. Now, you could go on for rectangular grid tool and polar grid tool, but uh these two are pretty advanced. So next up is the pen tool. The pen tool can create shapes, um, advanced shapes if you want. To make a shape using a pen tool, you will need to hold click to make a shape or click. If you click, it will be uh, uh, straight, and if you hold, it will make a curve. Simple as that. There we go. Now, what is inside the pen tool? We have the add anchor tool, the delete anchor tool, and the anchor point tool. They all have shortcuts. I'll get to that later. But let's go start making um start making something. Yeah. Let's make a new one. To make a new document, you can press Control N. There we go. Then click whatever you want. Uh-huh. Whatever presets you want. Like I want to create posters again. There we go. Now I want to create a flower. Let's make a flower. Hey, let's go. All right. Let's create a flower. Hold shift to make it equal to height and width. Here we go. Flower has a yellow middle, right? There we go. Uh, there. That's a start. Now, let's create a stem. To draw behind this yellow, our first shape, simply click here on the here in the options here. There's three of options here. The last one is locked because it's draw inside. The first one is draw normal. You will draw in front of your graphics. The second one is you will draw behind your graphics. So if you click that, then let's make a green, or maybe I could go to a color guide. If you want help for your colors, if you want if your confused or don't know what color you want to put in your graphics, just simply go to the color guide. And Adobe Illustrator has this to guide you the for your graphics, for your color. So it's always below the um, color color panel. It's right here. So in first thing you will see, the first time you will see this one, there is no open option, but you can open it by clicking this three, the option one, and show option. And there you go. So now, make sure you highlighted your main color, this yellow color. Then, once you highlighted it, click the harmony rules here on the mm, right side. Then click it, and there you go. There's a lot of guides you can use here. You could use, and could simply just choose. Uh, what do I want? I want something like green. And what flower do I want? Hmm. 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 Let's go with this bad boy. All right. Now, all right. Now, I want to add this to the swatches. Swatches are like a library of colors that you want to save. So, for example, I want to save a certain colors only to be used on my graphics. I will simply click and click. You can drag it. Never mind. You can click, hold control. I want to choose this green. Okay. This, I choose that red. I choose this red. Then, I want to choose this one. Then, simply click this swatch panel. Save color group to swatch panel. Then, bam. It is in the swatch panel now. Now, we have our color. Let's start creating that creating that stem. Yeah. Let's create the stem. Want to create the stem. Bam. Okay. That's a stem. Now I want to reduce the size of this. I want it to be a little smaller. All right. Now I want to create the petals. How do you create the petals? Simply draw a petal. All right. Draw a petal. Okay. I don't like the color, so we will choose to the swatch that we saved earlier. Want it to be like that. Now, how do we add the petals? We will simply choose this rotate, transform, and click here on the center, and then click Alt or Command. And if you see this logo or cursor, it means you will transform or copy a graphics or shape in your in the highlighted petal. Now, let's do this. Once you highlighted this, it will follow the transform. There we go. Now, repeat the cycle again, then click in the center again of the circle. If you see the center, just click it. Then click Alt. There we go. Whoops. As you can see, the The stem is on the front of the petal. What you could do is click the petal, right click anywhere, arrange, and bring back. Bring back or bring backward. If you press the bring send to backward, it will backward once. And if you select the send to back, it will send all the way to the back. Okay. Now, if you bring front, bring forward, it will bring forward one layer, and if you bring front, it will bring to the very front of your graphics. So let's send it to the back. All right. Now click the rotate tool again. Now click the center again and aim to that. Then transform your flower again. Now repeat the cycle. Up, 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 up. There we go. Repeat the cycle. Okay. Okay. Wait. I want it to be perfectly aligned. There we go. Click again. Transform. Click again. Transform. Click again. I want to add more. I want to add more to my flower. My flower. There we go. We have ourselves our flower. Nice. So now I would like to ask the viewer if uh what what layout you want to create. Like, do you want to create a skull? You want me to create a? I want you want me to teach you how to create a car, and so on and so forth. Car. All right. Let's create a car. Okay. So let this. Let's move our flower somewhere. Let's create a new artboard. You can see the artboard panel in here if you're using the Essential Classic Workspace. So click here. It's the layer panel. Now you can go to artboards. Create new artboard. There we go. Now let's create a car. Let's create a car by memory. All right. Let's create a rectangle. Boom, boom. There we go. Then then I want to use the direct tool. Highlight the upper part. Curve the both ends on the upper side of our rectangle to make it like you know make it like looks like there's a light in it. All right. Now that's our body of our car. Now next, I want to create a wheel. Get your ellipse tool, which is short here inside the tool. Then create a circle. Oh, I forget to toggle the draw normal to draw on the front of the layout. There we go. Give me a sec. Now, while once you highlighted this, you can simply press Alt or Command, I think, on the Mac to simply copy and paste your shape. There we go. See, now I want this to be color. I want this to be like darker. Do we have darker here? Yeah, we have darker here. Yeah. No, there's no brown wheels, right? Let's go to let's go to brown. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our whoop, excuse moi. By the way, I used the eyedropper tool to copy the color of this. Okay, so now I want to transform this and make like the inside of the wheel. So to do that, highlight this, right click, transform, scale, bam. Then make it like, let's say I want to make the wheels a little bigger, like 80%. There we go. You will see the preview. It becomes smaller. Then after you input the 80%, press copy. Bam. Now it's the inside is highlighted. You will choose lighter color to make it masked on the darker color of the wheel, like this. Bam. Now repeat this on this one. Up, wrong transform. Press scale 80% again. Copy and eyedropper. Then we have a wheel. Now to make the upper body of the car, I will make a square again on the upper side, but we're making the draw behind. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Do you guys love cars? Cars movies? Any cars movies? Enthusiast? There we go. I want to reduce the upper part. There we go. Now, what is this? There's no window on the car. Well, we will make a window by using the um, Pathfinder tool, Pathfinder panel. There's no Pathfinder to panel. Oh, there is. There is a Pathfinder in the essentials. Thought there wasn't. Uh, Here, as you can see, there's a Pathfinder panel. What it do? It will make a complex shape by combining them or reducing them. So let's make an example. I want to make a window on my car. This ain't a car. No, I want to combine. First, I want to combine the upper part and the down part. I will simply click this. Unite means it will unite both selected shape. Here, here we go. It's now a looking like a kid's car. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Now let's make a window for our car. So now let's make a window. Let's create here. Let's make here. And let's create here. Uh-huh. There we go. Up, up. Never mind. I forgot to highlight them because there we go. Let's highlight them. Don't forget. And arrange it. Bring forward. Bring front. There we go. Then I'll control command uh, highlight the window and then click command bam. I want it to make hole on my on my car. I want it to be whole, not like a shape. Wait, let me put a design to this one. I want to make it like this. I want to make it like this. There we go. Now, if you want to select multiple shapes, you will simply hold shift to select multiple shapes like this. Bam. You selected the another window. Now, select the body. Then, now, I want to make it a whole. So, click the pathfinder. Where is our pathfinder? And click exclude. Oh, what? Baliktad. Exclude minus front. There we go. Now it has a hole, but it become on forward. So you can just arrange and send it to back. Now, let's put a light here. Let's put a light in our car. To do that, click the all right. Click the car, then click the third one, the draw inside here, below here. Click the draw inside to make a masked shape. So, for example, if you draw something here, like in here, it will be masked on the masked on the shape that you have selected to draw inside. I want it to be lighter. I want it to be what, pinky, I think. There we go. Now, I want to put the light behind, man. I want to put behind. There we go. The light behind. There we go. Now, there we go. We got a car drawn from memory. Yeah, I think that's a car. Yeah. Now, uh, now let's go to make another a new one. Now we will be dealing with gradients. Let's make another one. Um, or no, let's make a new art board. If you still remember, you can make a new artboard by pressing the layer tab, go to artboards, and press this new artboard. Mom, new artboard. Now, let's create a sky. I think that's I think that will be good. Let's, there we go. Now, let's go create a sky. Click the rectangle tool. Click square. Let's make a square. Let's make a rectangle. Fill in the artboard. Now, let's click the gradient. Okay, as you can see, there's three types of gradient, but I will explain this later. So now, let's click the blue sky. It's going vertically, not what I wanted to be horizontally. If you want to edit this, you can go simply click gradient, edit gradient. So if you click this, you will see a line. There we go. You can edit that. You can move it everywhere. Now you can rotate it. Press shift if you want it to perfectly rotate, to snap to perfectly align the uh, yeah, perfectly aligned. So there you go. So it will be snapped to perfectly horizontal or horizontal vertical. There you go. And there you go. Now it's rotated. Now I want to make it a little darker because now, right now, we are. Do you guys know Bob Ross? We're painting right now. We will make a. We will sky. Make a gradient sky. There you go, a sky. But after that, what is a sky without a cloud? So we will make a cloud. But first, let's lock this gradient background so that it will not annoy us while highlighting the shapes. So I want to lock this guy. Let's go find his. There we go. As you can see, the rectangle is in here. If you want to lock it, it's next to the eye the eye logo here will remove the mm, to remove uh so that you will remove it temporarily. And if you click the toggle lock, click that, it will lock the gradient. You will you will not move it because it's locked. Okay, now let's make a cloud. First, let's go to the ellipse tool. Then let's let's make it a white boy street. Oops, bye. There we go. Let's make a circle. Let's play around like here, put here, put here. Let's play with the cloud. Right? I want the cloud to be like that. Be cloud like that. And cloud like that. Does it look like a cloud? To redo your graphics, you simply press Control Shift Z to redo your. So now that I make a lot of circle. Now, while using the selection tool, you need to highlight all of the circles you made. Now, there's two ways to do this. You can simply just click this, simple, or you could use this one. But I usually use this one because it let me choose who to remove and what to remove. So if I don't want this, I simply just click, hold Control, uh, uh, hold Command, I think on Mac, or Alt in Windows to remove it. I want to remove that. Remove that. Just kidding. I want to add that. So if you want to add them, just click, click, click. I want to remove this bad boy and add, 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 add. There we go. Simple as that. Now it's just uh basic cloud. I want it to be gradient. So now I want to edit its gradient color. So double click it to double click the layout to go to the isolation layer. If you double click it, you will see it's isolated now. You will see the edit gradient. It only works if you uh make a lot of a what do you call this? A lot of shapes and combine it. There you go. Then click edit. Then you can edit the color of the of the circles here by pressing double clicking it, and you can just press this and play with the colors. There we go. Then I want this to be white as well, but I want it to look like I want it to look like there is some nothing below. There we go. There we go. That's my cloud. Now to go back to the to get out to the isolation tool. Wait, I want to edit more because I want it to be perfect a little bit. There we go. I love it. There we go. Up to go back to exit from isolation tool. Simply just press ESC. There you go. You go back. Now I want it to be more clouds. Just hold Alt. Then there you go. You will create more. But I want it to be reflected. Simply Right click while highlighting the object that you wanted to rotate or reflect. Right click, transform, reflect. There we go. Then click OK. Oh, a cloud I see. Now, do we still have time? Yep. I will make a mountain. To make a mountain, let's just play around. I want to have fun. Let's make a mountain like that. Oh, that's not a mountain. Oh, there we go. Bam, bam, and bam. We're Bob Ross right now, boys. Now, I would like to simply edit the gradient. Click here again because that's a single object. You will not need to make it to isolation. Edit the gradient. Then, let's make it like a darker blue. Let's go to swatches. Do we have something dark here? There we go. Now, let's go down here. Now, there we go. There. It's not done yet. We're missing a lot of details to our mountain. Now, second thing you need to do to make out the mountain look like there's a snow down here. Simply click him, click the object, the mountain. Now, click the draw inside mode, which will highlight it to make a mask. Now, I want to make a white one. Ugh. I want to draw something like this. There we go. To like make it like there's a highlight on the mountain. There's a light on the mountain. There we go. Now I want to edit the gradient. I don't want you to be dark blue. I want you to be white. Let's go. There we go. Now I want you to there. Now I want to add more. It's still highlighted because there is a line like that. Now I want to make this, and this, and this. Now there we go. Mountain-like looking. Let's put a grass for a nice touch. Simply go to rectangle. I want to create a grass here. There we go. That's not a grass. Let's create a grass. Let's double click the color of the gradient. I want it to be like that. But I want this to be black because I want it to be like, there's a shadow behind. There we go. There we go. What is this? Also, if you want to remove a color, you could just drag it down or outside the line, then it will be removed. Oh, it won't remove. But if you want to add more colors, if you see this cursor, click it and you will add the color. There we go. There we go. It's a nice touch. Just a nice touch. Just a nice touch. Now I want to make it like a mountain, the grass. Simply click here. The anchor points there, you can add anchor points by simply using the pen tool. Then highlight here in the blue lines on the and here in your shape. Then If you see the plus, click. Then if you want to move it, there's a you could go to the direct tool, or you could press control and you will be on the direct tool. Direct tool can move that. There you go. Then if you want to be make it more like curve, you can simply press alt and there we go. And hold and click on the left or the right. But I don't like it on the right. I want it to be here. And hold shift to make it uh yeah, same height as the other side. Boom. There we go. A mountain and grass, I think. So now, let's add a text. To put a text, simply press T. Bam. You could you could just click it to put a singular paragraph, or you could drag to make a distinct paragraph box to for you to put in. But I love to put just one click. Alright. I want to put like what do I want to put on my mountain? What what poster is this? I will put I will put a I will put a wait, wait. Huh. I will simply put a sky. Let's put sky. But the wording is so small. I want to increase the size of the my word, my type. Simply highlight your type and increase the size by here in the character panel here. If you're typing something or in the type tool, there will be a character character panel if you're using the um if you're using the essential. Yeah. If you're using the essential. So simply go here on the text size, the font size. You could increase it, or you could choose the presets, or you could type it. I want to make it like 200. Bam. It's pretty big. The color of the color of the type is pretty not good. So I want to change the color. Go to the color guide. You could just change it here. What highlighted here is the color of the font. There we go. We got sky. Now I want to change the font because it's pretty bad. The font is pretty bad. All right. I want it to be impact or something like like you say bam, it's sky. Uh-huh. Impact? Do I go impact or something? Because if it's caps, if the type is caps, it means you're signifying the wording is really impact like bam. So you need to choose a font that is more impact. That's a little tips for you boys and girls. Madam, click Helvetica Compress. This is my font. I would like to use that. Now, I want I want to put something below, like something. Let's put hello world. There we go. I simply click the sky and then put hello world. I want to make this a little smaller, like below the sky. Simply press here and let's make it 24, or let's make it like 60. I don't want it to be compressed. Let's change it to let's make it to, you can search a font, guys. You can type here in the search bar. If you can't see the fonts, there you could choose, just click here in the set the font family in this triangle in the right side of the search bar, and click here, and you will see the font families you could choose. So I want to choose lighter font because I want it to be the second one you will see after you see the sky. So I want it to be Helvetica again. I want it to be Helvetica, but I want it to be a light. But that's too big. I want it to be very small. I think I don't like Helvetica. Let's change to hmm, let's change it to this one right here. Up, glimpse. No. All right. So now I want to make it like the hello world is centered to the sky. Simply highlight everything and go to the paragraph panel and oh, I forgot to highlight the hello world. There we go. Now it's on the middle. But I want to design it more. I want it the hello world to be like more spacing, more leading, more tracking. I mean, I want it to have more tracking. So you could increase this. Then bam, you will increase the leading. And here is the leading. It means it will higher the leading. Let's not change that. Let's just use it like that. There we go. Now, is there a tool here? Could use. Yep. Uh, type tool. There we go. There's a lot of things to here, but I will teach this next time on more on the typography. But here is the basics on how you put type in Adobe Illustrator. So yeah, what else do did I forgot? Symbols? No, that's pretty advanced. Swatches. There we go. Grouping grouping subjects. How about that? So if you highlighted this and highlighted this, you could group them by clicking here in the quick action tool. Yeah. If you highlighted something, you can click this group. Now they are grouped. So if you highlighted this, it will highlight the other one. So it's pretty important to take note of. I want it to be sent backward. There we go. There. What else do we need to know? Hmm. Do you guys have any questions? Mm-hmm. Any questions? Tu- 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 Dun, 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 dun. Transform line. By the way, this is important too as well. The align. I want if you want to align something to the middle, you could simply use the align tool. If you want to align the car, just simply use the align tool. But I highlighted the whole thing. I need to group this first to make this the middle. Want it to be middle or left side, middle, middle of the graphics, and there you go. Uh, there we go. This is the align tool. You can make it to align. Okay. You have any questions po? Dun, 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 dun. Hello? Rinig ba ako? Okay. What else do you guys want to learn? Did I forget something? None. By the way, if you want to save the if you want to save the project, just simply go to File here on the menu bar and then save a copy. Then you will save it. If you want to save it as Illustrator, here, as you can see, you will. I want it to rename it as Sky Hello World 02. Yeah. All right. Illustrator. Okay. But if I want to save it as PNG, you could simply choose export, export as untitled JPG. Just rename it to Sky Hello World. Here we go. RGB, then okay. There we go. It is saved now as a JPEG, and you could see it. Where is it? Where is it? Where did I save it? For editing, logos. There. Let me show you. I saved it. Okay. How to make 3D text. So, you will need to use a gradient tool. To use a gradient tool, simply highlight the font that you want to make it 3D. Then um, go to edit while it's highlighted. Go to edit. Um, Copy, or maybe you could just press Control C to copy. That's basic. That's a shortcut to copy. Then if you want to if you want to paste it, Go to edit, then paste it on back. After that, you have your second one. I want it to be darker. So go to Agent. Okay. Oh, why are you not behind the sky? Why? I want it to become behind the sky. There we go. I think that's good. Arrange again. Like I said, goes send to backwards. Then there you go. I want this to be like lighter blue, I think, or lighter something. Or here. There you go. Now highlight both of the darker one and the lighter one. Go to object, go to blend, and go to make. Now you can see it becomes three, but that's not it. You can go back again, go to object, blend, blend option, and then choose this, the spacing. Go to specified steps, and then add like many. Like let's put 10. No, let's put 1,000. 100. There we go. It looks like that. But I want to copy. I mean, it's already copied, but let's put let's edit and paste again the white one. I want it to be upper side of the other one. That's how you make a 3D text. That's how I make a 3D text in Illustrator. Any questions? Uh-huh. Okay. What do I if you want to change or edit the behind, you could just double click to go to isolation mode because it will be grouped. If you blend the two subject, it will be grouped. So it will group by two. There we go. The first one is the front one. The second one is here behind the second one. I want to change the color of this one. I want it to be a little lighter because it looks weird. And then the first one I want it to look like this. There we go. Then let's get out of the here we go. There, that's how I make 3D. Bam. She bam, she bam. Oh, how to make a butterfly. All right. Let's make a butterfly. Let's create a new artboard. Bam. Dun, 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 dun. Let's create a butterfly. Now, let's create a the body of the butterfly. Bam. Ha, I will draw the butterfly from memory, alright? Uh, let's create like this. I think that looks like the body of the butterfly. Let's make it like brown. I think it's brown. If hmm, brown, then I will make it look like a. There we go. I'll draw the head now. Simply create a circle. Uh huh. Now, for example, for instance, if you don't have a smart guide, you could click here and then click the smart guides to turn it on to make this purple pop up. But if you want to center them using the align tool or align panel, simply highlight them and then click here. It will highlight him, the subject that you want to be centered on. It's called align key and object. Yeah. Then click here, horizontal align center. Then bam, it's on the middle. Now, want to create a butterfly. How do I make butterfly? Let's create the antenna. I want to create the antenna. I want to create the antenna. Create the antenna. Up, up. Create the antenna. You know what? I could use the art tool. Why am I not using it? I could use the art tool and then simply put a stroke and then make it a little bigger, a little bigger. There we go. make it uniform, but let's make it circle. No, basic, but uniformed. There we go. Let's make it big. Does it look like a... Now I want to copy paste tran- to transform it, reflect, then okay. All right, there we go. Let me- Okay, so now I want to make the what do you call that on English? The wings of the butterfly. I want to group this first because I don't want them to be sagabal or problem in our way or later. So now I want to draw the wings of the butterfly. Now, boom, 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 boom. Let's draw the wings of the butterfly. Ay, 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 I'm a butterfly. Here we go. Let's draw the wings of the butterfly. Here we go. Let's make it like, how do you make it? Let's make it like pink, I think. Why am I highlighted at this stroke? Let's, let's make it like pink. Then, transform, reflect, copy. Oh, what the hell? I'm not okay, because it's I didn't highlight the wings, the whole wings, because I highlighted the side. All right, let's transform this. Transform, reflect. Uh-huh. Not like that. Transform, reflect, just like that. Copy. Make a copy. Select like that. I'm eyeballing it, and bam. Does that look a butterfly? Uh-huh. I'm Wait, let me search up on Google what butterfly looks like. Ah, I'm wrong. This is not a butterfly. This is a moth, I think. My wings are wrong. Oh, all right. Looks like that. Oh, I was wrong. Let's make it smaller to make a space for the bigger wings. So, how do I make a wing? Here we go. Here, simply click here. Let's draw it from. I'm copying a on Google now. Because I don't know what butterfly looks like. I mean I know what butterfly looks like, but I don't know how to draw it. Simply draw that, and let's make this like orange. I think. Make a copy. Form, reflect, copy. What the hell? It's not highlighted again. My bad. Transform, reflect, horizontal. What the hell? Again, highlight again. Transform, reflect. What the hell? Ah, my bad. It's already right, but there we go. Da, 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 da. There we go. I think that's a butterfly. Is that a butterfly? Yeah. How do I make the design of the butterfly? It's pretty advanced, but Make it this form, scale, 90, so copy, make it like black, make it like black, go, again, this form, scale, 50%, copy, black, huh. Hmm. How do we make the pattern of the butterfly? There we go. One, two, ta 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 ta. Now, I'm making a, I'm making a butterfly. Now I want to use the shear tool. Want to use the shear tool. I want to use the shear tool. By the way, if you can't see the graphics, you can simply press Control Y to see the lines. If you can't see the lines because it's behind. So there, as you can see, the line is in here. Wanted to put it like here to make holes on the butterfly shape. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Control Y again to go back. Simply press that. And let's go again. Let's go back to the shape builder to reduce this one. There we go. Huh. Is it- okay, I don't want to add that. I want to reverse. I want to add this to the swatch. Okay. I want this to be this one. This to be this one. I think that's. Did I make a butterfly? Does this look butterfly? Hello? Huh. Okay. So now I want to save a I want to save the document in only one artboard because I saved it in all of this artboard, but I want to save only one. So to do that, let's go export, um, export screens. Then there you go. You could choose which artboard do you want to save to your computer. I want to choose this one. Then export artboard. Then let's go back. Let's go to the Photoshop layouts. I think it's already done. Here we go. There. It's already saved as PNG. Okay. Do we have any questions po? Mhm. Wow, we have 11. Okay. output. Okay. Want to show the output, the save file. Let's check out the entire screen. This is the, oh, can you see the screen? Hmm, what? Where's the screen? Share screen. Okay. So here is uh, the first saved file that we did, because it's not only one artboard. It saved all of the artboards earlier. Now the so yeah. So earlier I exported it to the I exported this as individual. To do that, I think I haven't shown that because I highlighted at the Adobe Illustrator. So to do that, you could simply go to export for screen. After that, choose what do you want to save as your artboard. You want to choose this one, this one, this one, this one. Then click, uh, and this is the file, the folder that you want to save it in. Then there you go, export artboard. Following file already exists. Click replace. Just click replace. I There you go. Now click to the PNG. Then bam, you save the files here on your destination file. As you can see, here you go. Your your output. Oops, that's there you go. That's how you save it or export it as PNG or JPG in the artboard. Sorry. Uh, okay, that's all for the basics of the Adobe Illustrator. Next time, or if I have more time, I will teach you the advanced or the my techniques, or like the gradient tool, the object tool, the path tool, the shape tool, the intertwine, the blends, and so on and so forth. But for now, we will teach you the basics of the Illustrator. So that's all. Thank you very much po, everyone. That is
Okay. So, guys, if you have any questions, comment down below. And comment down below hashtag Adobe Illustrator for our raffle draw. Okay, so while waiting for our questions, I have a question for you, Kuya Angelo. Yeah. So get ready.
G. All
So
right.
ayan, what are some of the difference between Adobe Illustrator and other graphic design software? What's the difference?
So,
What makes
uh,
Adobe Illustrator better?
so Adobe Illustrator has a lot of advanced and basics tools. It's really, really good. I really like the way that it was presented. It's really basic as at the same time it's really advanced. So you could do a lot of things using the Adobe Illustrator, and that's why I like it. In Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. What are some best practices for working with Adobe Illustrator files, such as file organization and sharing with others?
Uh, Repeat the question.
Sige. Wait. What are some best practices for working with Adobe Illustrator files?
What best working? What some best practices for working with Adobe
With
Illustrator
Adobe
file?
Illustrator. Yes, sir.
Um, Best practices is mm, best practices is just keep making just keep making graphics. Just don't stop making uh make creating on Adobe Illustrator. Keep practicing on the application, and you will learn more in Adobe Illustrator. Am I doing right?
Okay. How can one get started with learning Adobe Illustrator? What are some useful resources?
First, you could watch on YouTube some tutorials there, or you could simply go to LinkedIn Learning and learn advanced or basics of Adobe Illustrator there. And you could start by there is a 30-day trial for the Adobe Illustrator. You could start there and then practice for 30 days on your trial. Yeah, and
Okay. So speaking of LinkedIn Learning, we will be doing a raffle draw na. So giving you, comment down yan Adobe Illustrator to join our raffle draw. Ano yung assignment nila? What's their assignment, Sir Angelo?
ah, I want you guys to make a poster, or I want you to make a poster like the mountains that we did earlier. I want you guys to make that a gradient thing. You can make a like sunset or midnight using gradient. So you could play around with that. But yeah, that's all I want for you to make is a poster with like a typography upside, and then clouds, mountains, something like that.
Okay, so thank you so much for the reply. Um, Now we will be proceeding on our raffle draw. Ayan. So, wait lang. Okay, so let me share my screen. Ayan. We have our winner, Miss Charm Yap Bagasbas. Congratulations, ma'am. To claim your prize, kindly message Sir Joe Mark. I will be sending the link. So here, ayan. Kindly message him po. And if you have any questions pa, comment down. Okay? So lastly, the last question I will be asking you, Kuya Angelo. Are there any exciting new features or updates in the latest version of Adobe Illustrator?
Ah, for now, I know there is a uh what tool is that? They updated some tools and the essentials they move some panels, I think. That's all I know, and I think they're making more new and exciting features on the future. Uh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so if anyone doesn't have any questions na, let's end this live. The condensed version, when natin siya ipapublish, sir? Condensed version.
Siguro ano, tomorrow or this week, I think.
Okay, so the condensed version will be published tomorrow or around this week daw. And lastly, inviting you once again to join our learning communities. Ayan. Adobe Users Community in Facebook, in LinkedIn, and in YouTube, Adobe Community Philippines, to stay updated on our upcoming live streams pa about Adobe. Ayan. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a good night, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are.
Good
Bye,
evening.
guys.
Bye.